Hey guys, welcome to my channel. If you guys are new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below to see more of my videos if you guys want to. Today's video is going to be a Q&A video. So I figured now that I have, a good amount of subscribers, I figured I would do like an updated Q&A because I know I have some new people on my channel. So I figured, why not? You guys can get to know me a little bit more on like a personal level. So if you guys want to see a little bit more about me, then let's just jump right in. I want to apologize if I don't pronounce your names correctly. I'm gonna say sorry in advance. So Araceli Nunez? I'm so sorry. Araceli? I don't know if I'm saying that right. I'm so sorry if I'm not. She asked how old I am. I am 24 years old. I'm going to be 25 August 20th, so I feel like 25 is just one of those ages where you're like, yep, I'm halfway to 50. And it's just like reality kind of sets. I'm still young, but it's kind of just like a little crazy. And then she also asked for how long have you been doing videos on YouTube. I started a little bit over a year ago. I started last January. So it's been like a year and like a month. And I've been wanting to do YouTube since I was like 15 or 16 years old. I don't really remember, but I know I've been wanting to do YouTube for the longest time. I remember I found Jaclyn Hill as like one of the first YouTubers on YouTube, and I was like blown away by her, and I was like so inspired. So I would like watch her videos all the time, and it just made me really motivated and really into makeup. I already was because I was going to cosmetology school, but it just made me even more in love, and that is why I started my own. She also asked me what camera I use. I am using a Canon, I think it's is it the T3i? I think it's the T3i. And I love it. It's pretty easy to kind of maneuver, and I really recommend it. I think it's great. And she also asks, what app do I use to edit my videos? I honestly just use iMovie. I really want to try Final Cut Pro, but I'm so scared to transition to that because I know Final Cut Pro is like a lot more advanced, and I really just taught myself how to use iMovie, so we'll have to see. Maybe once I do more videos, I will update. This question is by Brooke, and she asks, what color brand do you use for your hair? I use bleach to lighten it and get it this blonde, and then to tone it, I use Goldwell toner, and I usually use a mixture of different toners. I usually use the Color On Slime by Goldwell, and I use 10V, 10P, 10BS. And I just kind of keep up with a purple shampoo by the brand Milkshake, which I absolutely love. And I do have a hair care video that I will link up here for more like info on that. The next question is by Pretty Beyond Pastel, and she asks, if you could only wear one lipstick for the rest of your life, which would it be? That question is really hard because honestly, like if I'm going to be honest, I really don't play around with lipsticks that much because liquid lipsticks are like a big thing now, and I feel like they're so easy because you just apply it and it lasts throughout the day, and you don't have to like retouch up, and if you eat and drink it kind of still stays on, so you don't have to really like worry about touching it up. But I do have a few lipsticks that I do really love. If I were to pick one, that's really hard. It would definitely have to be a nude lipstick because that's just something that like is a staple in my book. So I'm going to have to go with the NYX Butter Lipstick, and it used to be in the color Sugar Wafer, but I'm pretty sure they changed the name. I'll have it linked down below. It's just a really good lipstick. It's very like moisturizing because it's the butter lipstick, and I honestly really love it. So that's probably the one I would choose. Next question she asks is, what is your favorite YouTuber? Guys, that question is so hard. You don't understand. I have so many favorites for different reasons, but I'm gonna give you like my top list. I would have to say definitely Jaclyn Hill, Kathleen Lights. Love her so much. She is so genuine, and I just love her videos. She is such a good person. Love her. And I really love Melissa Michelle on YouTube. She is just, I love her. I've been watching her for so long. I have so many favorites, but those are like my top that I always watch. Let's see. Her next question is, where do you hope to see yourself in 5 years? That's kind of like a scary question. I don't really like to think too far ahead in the future because to be honest, I'm like struggling right now. Like, I'm not struggling, but even like today, I'm like, is this where I want to be? You know, and I am proud of where I've come. But, you know, it is scary to think, like, where am I going to be in 5 years? And honestly, I would hope to see myself really successful. I still hope I'm doing YouTube because I love it so much. I still hope I'm doing hair because I love doing hair so much. Yeah, I just hope I'm healthy and happy. She also asked, she has so many questions. She also asked, what is something you dream of doing, achieving when you were a kid? Definitely what I'm doing now. I always wanted to be a hairstylist, do makeup. That was just like my thing, was beauty, and definitely I'm doing that right now, so I'm so happy. She asked, who is my favorite YouTuber, or if you could collab with anyone, who would it be? I kind of already addressed this. If I was to collab with any YouTuber, it would just be anyone that I listed. Jaclyn Hill, Kathleen Lights, love Melissa Michelle, just any of those. I would just die. There's so many other favorites that I have, but those are like the most that stand out to me. Jasmine Moore asks, what made you decide to make a YouTube channel? I did kind of address this. I was watching a bunch of makeup gurus here on YouTube years ago when I was like 17 years old, and I wanted to do YouTube ever since then, and I just never did because I was just, actually I lied. I did make a YouTube channel and I hated it. Like, I didn't think I was good at it, so I just deleted it, and then just this past last year I started and I really love it. So the next question is, what is your vision for your channel? What would you like to accomplish, and who inspires you on YouTube? So I feel like I really want my channel to just be somewhere that you can come to kind of like just relieve stress, to just get lost in videos. I know that's something I like to do when I watch YouTube videos. It kind of just makes me forget about all the negative that's going on, and you kind of like lose your mind a little bit and focus on something else. So that's kind of what I want my channel to be like. I want it to be a place that people can just come to relax, and I don't want it to just be about beauty. That's why I do a lot of like lifestyle videos. I do a lot of like hauls and like fashion try-on videos, but I also want to incorporate more like lifestyle, like, you know, maybe about anxiety, because I know I have anxiety really bad. So let me know if that's something you guys would want to see. I just want my channel to be somewhere that is just positive. Also want to incorporate a lot more like healthy like workout videos and stuff like that, because that's a big part of my lifestyle. So I figure, you know, I want to kind of include some of that on my channel as well. Another question by Beauty Glam is, how did you grow your channel? So this question is just like one of those things where there's not really like a miracle answer to grow your YouTube channel besides just being yourself. You know, you just have to love what you're doing, and then it will kind of like reflect. You just have to really love what you're doing on your channel, because if you don't, then it'll show in your videos and you won't really attract a crowd. I'm struggling myself to try to grow my channel. I know I've grown it quite a bit in just 1 year, and I'm so proud of that. But, you know, I'm still kind of struggling with like, you know, knowing what videos to put out there. And sometimes I put a lot of effort into a video and it doesn't really, you know, grow that much, but I'm still learning, and you just have to really love what you're doing. Don't do YouTube just to make money, because you have to love what you're doing, or else it's just not going to be successful. Shelly McCarthy asks, if you just start out doing makeup, what do you suggest to buy? So this is a really good question. I would have to say that you always want to start off with just like basics. So I would suggest, you know, a foundation, a concealer, mascara obviously, and just like a basic eyeshadow palette with like neutral shades in it. So I find a lot of good products from the drugstore. If you want to get into makeup, nobody says that you have to spend a ton of makeup at Sephora or Ulta. I definitely think there are some really good products at the drugstore, and I really love the Milani foundation. It's what I'm wearing on my face right now, and it is amazing. It is such a good foundation. It's $11, and you know, that's something you can really look into, is a really good foundation, a good concealer, some bronzer. I mean, the basics, you know, blush, bronzer. But like I said, there are so many good products at the drugstore that, you know, work just as well. So you don't have to spend a lot of money to really start off into makeup. Omina asks, what is your favorite, I'm sorry if I pronounced your name wrong. She asked, what is your favorite high-end foundation other than IT Cosmetics? And love your style, you are gorgeous. Aw, thank you. So for a high-end foundation, I have so many favorites, but I would say the one that stands out to me the most for a high-end foundation is I really, really love the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I think it is so amazing. I should have brought the products in here that I'm talking about. I didn't even really think about it. I just wanted to like sit down and just talk. So it is the Hourglass Vanish Stick Foundation. I love that foundation. It is so full coverage. It makes your skin look flawless. I absolutely love that foundation. It is amazing. The next question is by Amazing Amelia, and that's her username. And she asks, if you could live anywhere in the world, where would it be? To be honest, home. I love family and I love my sister to death, and I could not be like parted from her. She's like my best friend and I love my family. So, I mean, in reality, I just love living where I am. Do I wish I was in a warmer climate? Yes, I do. I don't really like the cold, but I do like having 4 seasons. I think it's really nice because you kind of get a change a little bit. So I may sound crazy saying that, but I really do enjoy where I live. So, I mean, I have to say, I probably would like to live in like Los Angeles or like California. That would probably be like, if I could like bring my family with me, that's where I would go. Second question is, what's my favorite lipstick or liquid lipstick? So I already answered the lipstick. My favorite liquid lipstick has to be by ColourPop, and it's in the color Midi. I absolutely love that color. It is my all-time favorite. ColourPop isn't my favorite like formula. They're very good and affordable, but the color Midi is my absolute favorite. It's like the perfect like mauvey nude. Love that. Also asks, any tips on keeping your skin clear and lips nice for lipstick? So my tips on keeping your skin clear is to honestly not wash it so much. I know that sounds really bad, but a lot of people tend to overwash their face. I'm not telling you that washing your face is bad. Do not take that, because that's not what I'm saying. It's very important to wash your face and keep it clean. But sometimes I will just use a makeup wipe my makeup off, and just really use like an oil or a moisturizer and fall asleep like that. Obviously when I'm showering, I am washing my face in the shower, but I'm not using like harsh scrubs or anything like that. I will exfoliate once a week to get all like the dead skin cells off, but that's about it. I don't really have like a crazy in-depth skincare routine. I just make sure to moisturize every single night and exfoliate once a week. Okay, Christy Bates asks, what is best for hair growth? She has a couple questions, but I'm going to answer one at a time. Okay, so everybody asks me like, how do you get your hair to grow, blah, 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 blah. There is no miracle product that's going to make your hair grow. Number 1 tips I can give you is to trim your hair monthly. It is so important to keep your hair trimmed. If you trim your hair once a month, you are going to see tremendous results, even if you're taking off literally a centimeter. It makes all the difference. I used to never trim my hair, and that sounds so bad coming from a hairdresser, but I just never trimmed my hair because I just wanted it to grow. It never grew. Finally, I started getting trims every single month, and it makes such a difference. This is the longest my hair's been in so long. And it's just so important. Even if you're getting this much cut off, it will take the dead ends off and your hair will start to grow, I promise you. So drink a lot of water, take your biotin, your vitamins like I said. She also said, what is your favorite high-end foundation? I already answered that. Blush, I would have to say my favorite high-end blush would be by MAC, and it is called Margin. It is such a beautiful blush. I use it in a ton of tutorials. Let's see. What color do you put on your hair? I already kind of answered that. What is your favorite workout? Definitely booty. I love working the glutes. That is my favorite thing to do. And I do have a at-home booty workout that I will link up here for you guys to watch that. Also asks, what type of diet do you follow? Now, some of you guys might be like let down when I tell you guys this, but I don't have a diet. I mean, obviously I have a diet, like everybody has a diet, but I don't diet. When I say that, I mean, I try to have a balanced diet. So I try not to eat too bad, but I also don't starve myself, and I don't just eat salad every single day. I'm starting to kind of look into more healthy recipes, because I really want to start getting really fit and really put good things into my body. So I'm sorry if this is like disappointing to you guys, but I eat cake, I eat cookies, I eat ice cream, lots of it, and I just have a good metabolism, I have good genes, I am very active, so that really helps. And like I said, I just have a good metabolism. I mean, I'm sure if my metabolism wasn't as good, I wouldn't be able to eat as many cupcakes, pizza, pasta that I do eat. But I'm not going to say that I don't eat like that, because I do. But I am definitely trying to start eating a little bit healthy and kind of bring in more healthy recipes to my diet. So I hope that answers your question. Stephanie says, what's your favorite thing to do in the summer? I love going to the beach. I love just laying out in the sun. Sunbathing is my thing. Anything that has to do with the sun and water, I am there. What is your favorite? Oh, and I also love to fish. How could I forget that? Fishing is like my thing in the summer. Like, I love to go fishing. It's so relaxing to me and I just love it. She said, what's your favorite thing to do on the 4th of July? Fireworks, hang out with friends, cook, party, all that. I mean, when I say party, I don't mean like alcohol, because I've talked about this in previous videos. I don't really drink, so she says, where do you like to vacation? I've never been on vacation. I know, it's pretty sad. Never been on a plane or anything like that, so definitely going to plan a vacation soon. Favorite TV show, movie. Okay, so right now my favorite TV show is Shameless. I am literally obsessed. Like, sometimes I feel like I am in the TV show. Like, I feel like I know these people in real life and I'm like friends with them. It's pretty pathetic, but let me know if you guys watch Shameless, because I'm obsessed with it. I'm on season 5, so I have the rest of the season to go and then season 6, and I'm gonna be so sad when I finish, because I'm literally binge watching it. Like, I sit there and watch episode after episode after episode, and I'm just addicted. Like, I'm addicted. I have an addiction to Shameless. Cilia Willia asks, I think I said that right, I don't know, what is the best deep conditioning mask for hair? So one that I really love is by the brand, I can never remember for the life of me what the name of this deep conditioning is, but I don't know if they discontinued it, because I was in Ulta the other day and I didn't see it. I don't know if they redid the packaging. I'm pretty sure it's the macadamia deep conditioning mask. I will try to find it and link it down below. How often do you recommend cutting your hair? Like I said, once a month. Once a month. Do you recommend buying hair color from drugstore or Sally's? No. N-O. That's all I have to say on that, is no. Go to a professional. Like, I'm telling you, I know I just said this all I have to say, but this topic gets me going. I cannot tell you how many clients I've had that come in and I have to fix their hair because they box dyed it at home or tried bleaching it at home, and you're just gonna spend more money because you have to get it fixed. So you might as well just go the first time, pay the money, and just have beautiful hair after. You don't have to worry about fixing it. Do you have a boyfriend? Yes. What is your favorite food? Pasta. Definitely pasta. Have you ever fallen rock bottom? And if so, how did you recover it? It's hard to say if I consider this like rock bottom, but I definitely struggle with anxiety, and I've talked about this before, and it hit me pretty hard within the last year, and there's no really reason why. It just kind of hit me, and I had to really relearn like how to live my life with anxiety, and it's definitely still a challenge, and I'm still kind of dealing with it. Anxiety is no joke, and it's something that I struggle from, and I always will struggle from, and I'm learning from it every single day. A lot of YouTubers struggle with anxiety, but if you really think about it, a lot of us came to YouTube because of watching other YouTube videos, because we found that time of getting lost in the videos, and it really makes sense, you know, and we're creators, and I find that the most creative people can also be creative in a negative way. So like, you can kind of create negative things in your mind that are just not real, but you can convince yourself that it's real, and it just turns into like a huge, that's like a whole nother video, is anxiety. So yes, I would say I definitely have hit rock bottom before, and I'm sure it could get worse. but you just have to pick yourself up, and that's what I did. What is your pet peeve? I have so many. I don't really know if this is like a pet peeve, but I cannot stand when other girls judge other girls. And I know that sounds cliche, and like obviously I'm sure a lot of girls hate when other girls judge other girls, but I grew up and I was bullied. Like, not bullied physically, but like mentally bullied. Like, people made fun of me and my sister. There were so many rumors about us that were not true at all. So I can't stand when other girls judge other girls and don't know them, because I've been there and I know what it feels like to be judged, and it's just not a good feeling. So that's definitely one of like my biggest pet peeves. Other pet peeve are people that lie. I can't stand liars. I can't deal with liars. Like, I would say lying is my biggest turnoff, my biggest pet peeve. Can't stand it. If you're going to lie, don't even be my friend. Just don't. I don't understand why you have to lie. Like, I'm probably the most honest person anyone will ever meet. I am just not afraid of the truth, and like, I'm a little too honest, I think, sometimes. But I mean, why am I gonna lie about something? You know, why does anyone lie about anything? I feel like if you lie, you're just a coward. I could just go on with the pet peeves. I really could. How tall are you and how much do you weigh? I am 5'2", and to be honest, I have not stepped on a scale and I couldn't tell you how long. I probably weigh around like 125, maybe 130, but I have a lot of muscle, and muscle weighs more than fat, so yeah, I definitely do not weigh under 115. It's not all about weight. I mean, that's why I don't really step on a scale, because I feel like it just matters, you know, what you feel like inside. Weight is just a number. Let's see. What is your favorite perfume? My favorite perfume is Victoria's Secret Night. That is my favorite perfume. It is bomb. Like, it smells like a man, but also a woman. Like, that sounds weird, but I love manly smells. Like, I love cologne. So that's my favorite perfume, because it kind of has like that cologne smell, but it's just such a sexy perfume. Love that perfume. My second favorite perfume is definitely, it's called, what is it called? Oh my god, I'm so bad. Oh, it's called Pink Sugar, I believe, and it smells like cotton candy mixed with like vanilla. It smells amazing. I love it. These questions are from the same person, by the way. She says, let's see, what is your favorite memory from your childhood? That is so hard. I have so many memories. I should have like sat down and thought about these answers, because this video would probably go a lot smoother that way. But I would definitely say a lot of my childhood favorite memories would be with my brother, because I can't share those memories with him anymore because he's no longer with us. So anything that really had him in it is my favorite childhood memory. I remember he used to ride bikes, and he used to ask me how high he went off the jumps, and I would always over-exaggerate because he was so happy when I told him that he went, like, I would be like, you went this high, when really he was way down here. But you know, I loved seeing him like happy, so I would tell him like, you went so high on that jump. But yeah, any childhood memory with my brother, definitely my fave. Have you and your sister ever switched in class or with boyfriends? No, that's one thing we never did in high school. We never changed classes or like tried to confuse teachers or anything. And trust me, they would have been confused because we're identical. And a lot of teachers could not tell us apart anyway. So we definitely could have got away with it, but we never did. Boyfriends, no, they knew the difference between us. We have very different personalities. They would know if we tried to switch places by just our personality. Okay, so the next question from Amanda is, do you and your sister work at the same salon? No, we do not. We used to work at the same salon for 4 years, and then something happened and we both left that salon. And then she found another place, and then I found a different place. We kind of have thought about, you know, working together again in the future, but who knows what the future brings. I love working with her. We work very well together, so I miss that so much. We had so many good memories when we used to work together. Dina asks, how long have you been doing hair and what made you want to become a hairstylist? I have been doing hair. I graduated in 2010. So like licensed, I've been doing it for 7 years, which, oh my god, I cannot believe I graduated 7 years ago. I've been doing hair for 7 years, and I knew for the longest time that I wanted to do hair. My mom is a hairstylist. She doesn't work in a salon anymore. I don't know, it's just I knew I wanted to do that because I have that creative side in me, so I knew I always wanted to do hair, makeup, all of that. So I'm actually lucky that I knew what I wanted to do like right off the bat. I know a lot of people struggle with like what they want to do with their career. Just do whatever makes you happy. Do not settle with working at a job that you're not happy at, because when it comes down to it, that is like a big thing. You don't want to live your life just to work. You know what I mean? Like, you want to be happy with where you're working, and I absolutely love doing hair, and it doesn't even feel like a job to me sometimes. So just find something that makes you happy. A couple, well actually a lot of questions from Emily asks, where are you filming? Right now I'm currently filming in my brother's room. I've talked about this in a different video before. This is his old room. We still have like a bunch of his like trophies and stuff from baseball kind of like up on the shelves that you can't really see, and his like dresser and stuff like that. And his bed is like over here, you can't really see it. My mom just never really wanted to take this down, which I don't blame her. You know, his memory is still here with us, and we didn't want to just like take everything out and just make it into a random room. So I asked my mom if I could film in here because it's pretty small, so the lighting is really good, and then this wall is just bare, so I just figured, you know, this room would be good, and it kind of just makes me feel good being in here, so that is where I'm filming. How is it sharing a room with your sister? What's your relationship like? Me and my sister have been sharing a room since the day I was born. Literally the day I was born. And I love it. I mean, we definitely don't see each other a lot. She's with her boyfriend all the time, or when she's at work, I'm at work. We don't really have the same schedule, so it's kind of hard to see each other. And half the time, you know, she'll stay at her boyfriend's house, I stay at my boyfriend's house. Sometimes I'll stay here and she's not here, or sometimes we'll be here together, so it doesn't really feel like we're like sharing a room still, if that makes sense. But our relationship is like this. We are best friends. I couldn't be happier having her in my life. She has the biggest heart of gold. Literally, I'm so blessed to have a sister like her. I love her to death, and I would do anything in this world for her. She is like my other half, literally. She asked, it seems like you're super close with your mom. Do you have a relationship with your dad? Yes, my father is the sweetest man. They're still together. They did go through like a rocky time, you know, a long time ago when we were really young, but they got through it, and I'm really glad they did, because then my brother got really sick, and I don't know what it would have been like if they were separated during that time. So they made it through that, and I have a great relationship with my father. He is a great man. He's literally the best man on this earth, in my opinion. And yeah, I love him to death. And my mom's amazing too. What brand do you dream of collaborating with, and what would you make? Let's see, she also asked, have you thought about doing a makeup collection video? Yes. I want to do that soon. I don't know if I mentioned this before, but I don't actually get ready in this room. This is just kind of like my background to my video, and like if I'm doing a makeup tutorial, I bring makeup in here just because the lighting is good and it just works out that way. But where I get ready is in my actual room. So I have like my big Alex desk with my drawers, so eventually I do want to do a makeup video. I might do it, yeah, look for that soon. I do want to do a collection video. Monique asks, where are you from? I am from Connecticut. And then Katie Zampaglione asks, have you ever tried any products from BH Cosmetics? If so, was it worth buying them? Yes, I actually just recently tried the IT Cosmetics CC cream, and I am obsessed with that. It's amazing. It is like full coverage, but it's so different from any foundation. Last question, and my laptop literally just died in time. So, because I was reading the questions off my laptop. So, yeah, IT Cosmetics is a great brand. I love the CC cream. They also have they have really good brushes as well. They're very soft. Yeah, definitely have tried IT Cosmetics before, and they are a really good brand. So that completes this video. I hope this video was helpful for you guys to kind of like get to know me. Yes. I'm sorry if this video was really long. I tend to like talk and talk and talk and talk. That's it, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye!